Gemini. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, welcome to another Gemini Tarot reading. Gemini love tarot reading, Gemini love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Gemini love messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energy coming in, Gemini. It's the Knight of Wands and the Fool. Very interesting. So this energy of the Knight, is on the move. It's kind of looking like it's an impulsive sort of move that's going on here. I feel like there's a lot to say here, between the two of you. There's a lot of things left unsaid. You may be waiting for somebody to respond. I do want to validate that it can be around physical or platonic to more. That's just pretty clear. However, that might not be the case for everybody. There may even have been some impulsive energy of something around somebody. But this Knight of Wands is on the move. The Fool is here, Aquarius and Uranus energy, and it's sort of like taking a chance, is somebody coming in here, and it's sort of, there's a couple of things going on. I mean, there's a lot to unpack, actually. Taking a chance in terms of, you on this person, but also because that might be the case, should we be looking at something like kind of physical, but also, is this around next level somehow? What's going on in the World card? Because that is the last major arcana before you go into the Fool. And that's an energy of completion. And it can be connected to things like moving, or traveling to somebody, literally travel, but also next moves, which can include things like marriage. Three of Swords is here. So this, I'm going to tell you, that's pretty clear. Three of Swords, look at the bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. I'm pretty sure we're in a no contact energy here. No contact, no communication, and or in separation. Or is there just some kind of break in the communication, Some sort of pause. Saturn and Libra energy. The Knight of Cups is here. Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this is somebody who's still around your energy. They could be literally around you. But it's a validation that communication is wonky and something has been lost, I feel like, in the way of the connection. Five of Pentacles, Mercury and Taurus. It's around communication for sure. But this is an energy of loss and somebody worrying. This reversal energy is somebody who wants to recover what they lost. I feel like that's you. So there's this energy of they're coming in with promises, I feel like, in this Knight of Cups. What else is in there? There's stars coming out of it, and that does bring in renewal and clarity. And you get into the star when you get out of the Tower, and it kind of has that energy that something has gone on here. Could it be there's still a conversation that's make or break? Maybe. I kind of feel like, there's a lot of things unsaid. There's a lot of things undecided. But I tell you what, this Five of Pentacles in reverse, somebody who wants to recover what they lost. Your trust. Are they coming in here to make promises of not doing something? What happened in this Three of Swords? Because that obviously can be a heartbreak energy and loss, like something came apart here. The swords are going right through the heart. There are, as you can see, maple leaves flying around. Change. Also, the crystals here, healing and clarity, swirling around, but something here, obviously around matters of the heart. The maple leaves are connected to love. And hello, by the way, if you're in Canada. It's not going to be for everyone, but it's here. Obviously something changed here and now somebody's like around you, this energy. So whether they're around you physically or just the energy, that's clear, or coming around you physically or by a message, whatever. There's a lot of things that have not been sorted out here somehow. Yeah, and they're coming in with that promise energy. The Knight of Cups, Scorpio and Pluto. You know, in the Knight on the move, you could say the princess, prince, charming kind of energy. Do I think somebody's coming in here with a marriage proposal? You know, the kind of energy that I'm feeling, I have to say, around this person, even that Knight of Wands, there is some kind of like energy of somebody who would do something like that, who might come in and be like, hey, let's go and get married. Now, that won't be for everyone, but that energy just came through. So I know it's for somebody. But that kind of energy, that person, do you know what I mean? Like there is some impulsive kind of energy that's here. The Hermit and the Page of Cups. Interesting. Major Arcana, obviously. Virgo energy. So this is Virgo and Mercury. You share Mercury with Virgo. This energy, I feel like of everybody kind of here, but in particular this person, getting clarity, truth. We have an owl in here today, which is interesting because they are connected to, they are Scorpios. They are connected to sometimes hiding some feelings. Obviously, it's an owl who is full of all kinds of wisdom because they can see things we can't, in particular in the night, by the light of the moon. Feelings. So it's a validation, really, of where things are now, but also this person in here. When you get out of there, you go into the Wheel of Fortune, which is connected to the throat chakra, by the way, and obviously a turning point. It's connecting with the Page of Cups, so we could be looking at some emotional kind of immaturity that's been playing a part. Well, that's loud. Sorry about that. It does feel like somebody doesn't want to let, like, I don't think everything has been going the way you want it to or it should be. There's definitely some kind of break here. But it's also somebody I'm feeling like who's afraid to lose you. Yep. Wow. The Death card, Scorpio energy, and the Wheel of Fortune, it is here. It's been a really strong energy. Turning point energy. New cycle. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. Again, connected to the throat chakra, like something that you've been wanting to hear. It's the cycles of life. It's always up. It's up and down, you know, for everyone, you can say. But this is somebody I feel like who is seeing you as a soulmate, and you've either known them for a really long time or it feels that way. What's going on in this Death card? Because it's kind of going here for me. Okay, that's in reverse. So is this some of this around ego? Yeah. And I think it's connected to this person, whatever's going on. But it's also a validation of the stagnation here, of things that ended or stopped and haven't been moving. And it just has something to do with the major change that is also stagnant. You know, you get out of the Hangman where things are kind of like left hanging, literally, you know, indecision and only time will tell kind of energy. The Hangman is a timing energy for me. And you go into the Death card and you make some really big changes and things start to change and you know, rebirth. It's stagnant. So there's definitely, I want to say another, I don't know why, but I want to say like another conversation about to go down. That's what I wanted to say. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here. It's a general tarot reading. Take what resonates and let the rest go, Gemini. All your Gemini Love Tarot readings are linked in the playlist below. You will also find all 12 zodiac signs, all signs tarot, collective love readings, twin flame readings. It is a reading where we're going into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what you might need to know, hear, see, or don't see coming. What's on everybody's mind or somebody in particular, and is anyone making a move? I want to remind you, and these are coming in already, I want to remind you that if you hear my content anywhere but here at the Tarot Closet in any way, shape, or form, it does mean that somebody is stealing it. Should that be the case, please email me, let me know. If you're hearing my audio only over those videos where they're just stealing from a lot of readers and they're uploading many in a day and they have like the cards set up already, you're not seeing us doing this and talking, and that's stolen. If you suspect it's me or you know it's me, please keep those emails coming. It's in the description. It's also on the About Me page here at the Tarot Closet. If you hear other, yeah, look, no contact. If you hear, oh, and there's the Magician. If you hear other readers that you recognize, let them know. Don't listen for too long. Just report, block, let readers know. I'm taking them down and I won't stop. So keep those messages coming. And as are other readers, I've been in contact with many. We're all coming together here. So thank you very much for keeping our community safe and and healthy and legitimate, with the readers that you know and love. As you can see, the Magician has taken the coveted spot of overall energy. You're in this energy, Gemini, as well as Mercury. Here's the thing. That snake is around renewal. They gotta shed their skin. They have to change. We saw that in the Death card. There's some stagnation around that. So it could be something really specific that kind of got things in this energy, in this Three of Swords. I feel like it's maybe for some of you, a cycle that's been going on with this person. Look at all the clarity. Look at all the crystals. It's like everything, really. The Magician has access to all the elements: water, air, earth, and fire. So it's alchemizing, it's healing, it's new beginnings. And as above, so below. Making it happen, you could say. The Magician is connected to both the solar plexus chakra, I do, and the throat chakra, I speak. So moving into that energy of communication has been really strong, and you're in this energy with your ruling planet. And just that Virgo energy, which for me is just more about connecting with that hermit of where things have been. King of Swords, this is your energy. And Mercury, and it's in reverse. So it really is a strong validation for me in the partnership placement of the no contact energy, or broken communication, like back and forth, holding back a lot of emotions around it. The King of Cups in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse. And what is in this cup that needs to come out as well? Feelings, apologies. Gemini, your energy, also Mercury, which is your ruling planet. And Swords are transactional. They're clarity in relationships, communication. So it's a pretty strong energy of things said, things not said, and the lack of communication that's here. The Nine of Cups is here. The Eight of Swords in reverse. This is getting out of that energy. Wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups. Jupiter and Pisces, and it's connecting right here with the Magician. So this is definitely around a new cycle for sure. And this renewal energy, that energy of needing to shed their skin in this snake here for something to change that's been stagnant. So whether it's around something in somebody's life specifically, like location, money, people, or we're just even looking at the communication and things that need to be said. Sit here in the King of Cups in reverse. Wish fulfillment in this Nine of Cups. It is one cup shy of the Ten of Cups. Are we looking at energy around the Ten of Cups? Had you built a life with this person? Were you building it? Is it on the table? The Queen of Cups is here. The Two of Swords is here. So look at that. The counterpart to our King of Cups is the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is here, as well as the Queen of Pentacles. These two are yours, and so is this. And I want to move the energy some, and I want to show you that. Look, it's the Eight of Wands, and it's in reverse. So somebody is definitely trying to communicate, but it's also clear that it's been back and forth, you know. It's like a delay in it. Super clear. Also, like somebody who's in their head, Eight of Swords, like getting out of their head, who's going back and forth with what to say, what should they say. They may even be kind of asking other people, like connecting with other people in that Page of Cups we saw coming through. But it's like, yeah, like maybe even writing a message and then deleting it, not sending it at all, or sending it and deleting it. And the Eight of Swords is here in reverse. It's Jupiter and Gemini energy. The thing is, look at our Eight of Swords today. Our Eight of Swords today has a ladybird. We say ladybug, but I know a lot of you say ladybird. And it's like pinned down with the swords. And that connects to that Wheel of Fortune energy, which we saw coming in, of, well, a new cycle in communication and luck. That's what that is as well. You know, it's up, it's down. That's literally what that energy is. And luck and timing as well. And here's our ladybird or ladybug sort of pinned down by the swords. Kind of where somebody puts himself not talking, things not moving forward. Reverse, connecting here to the King of Swords, it's like breaking the no contact, getting out of no contact. And it's here, by the way, the King of Swords in reverse, where things are, with the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. And that's a really healing energy. The fish here, obviously, it's a water energy, the emotions, but it's a really healing energy. And that's part of it too. So the Divine Feminine energy and the Queen of Cups in the upright and the King of Cups in reverse, Divine Masculine energy, Pisces. The yin-yang energy just around that, the imbalance around the emotions. So if you've been waiting to hear also, because there is communication coming through. Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, our messenger. There are 3 bunnies, as you can see. Rabbits. Har. We say Haza here in Austria. Remember, you should be listening to me, Christine, at the Tarot Closet, on my verified channel on YouTube. Anywhere else is just some loser stealing. Let me know. Keep those messages coming, because we are taking them down, whether it's just vocals or you're hearing or seeing the entire reading somewhere. Emails on the About Me page. Thank you, Gemini. Our Hazas here running around in circles. There are 3 of them. Timing. They are connected to fertility and new beginnings, matters of the heart. It's really clear today as well. Look, swirling with it, our maple leaves, those are connected to love and change. There's crystals, clarity, and it's pentacle energy. Contracts, relationships, partnerships. Granted, it's Page of Pentacles energy, so it could be somebody younger or emotionally, you know, like around the commitment energy, but it's also a messenger. And it's just been feeling really strong that it's I guess you could say another conversation again is what I keep hearing. Yeah, the World card is here and the Star. Wow. Okay. So I want to validate some things here. I want to just kind of pulled here, literally, the affinity of the Star. All roads lead back to you energy. There's a lot of healing here. It's also a validation for me that, yeah, something has gone on. I've been feeling some of that, maybe Tower energy between the 2 of you. Could be that something is still like not quite there yet, and it's going to be around these conversations in terms of where things are going. This is an energy of healing and renewal, clarity. But it's like pushing the play button. It's like getting, like the cooling off period being over, you could say, something around that Tower. And you go in here, and it's just a really healing energy. And the illumination of the Star, clarity, being able to see. There's a lot of messengers here. Look, on the horns. All roads lead back to you. More importantly, it's this person coming in. It's really healing energy. So this is a conversation you've been really wanting to have. And it also has to do with this World card, obviously. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. This is an energy of completion. You know, and divine number and timing, it's an energy of timing. So was somebody ready? Somebody wasn't. Somebody was available. Somebody wasn't. Yeah. It's around the Death card for me. So whether that's just around emotions and sharing, the sharing of them, next level, or we're even looking at, yeah, something within there. Well, next level, it could definitely be including things like marriage. Or we're even, I want to say, the completion energy connecting to the Death card. If it's around something someone would need to change. So whether it's a person, a place, or a thing. There can be travel energy here in the World card. But it's like completing, it's like facing obstacles and overcoming them. You know, life lessons, having learned them, karmic debts perhaps being paid, goals reached, and then you're moving on into the Fool, into a new cycle. So what is that? Because it's also here with the Queen of Pentacles, which is the counterpart to the King of Pentacles. And this is my energy of the Empress. It's like a protege kind of energy. And there's a lot of Gaia energy and kind of working on things that, making things work that didn't. You know, there's a new beginning energy around it, and you can see that with our queen, who is represented as a Haza here today, a bunny, a rabbit. Just even looking here over at the page, maybe around what this person has to say, what somebody's been ready for and somebody hasn't been. The crystals here, more of the clarity, the victory wreath coming in. It's connecting with the Nine of Cups. It is. It's like reboot is not the word I want to use, but it is a conversation that like things haven't really been decided. And that's also, as I say that, that's really clear because there's life-changing decisions in the World card, by the way. Like coming together and completing the picture. So whether it's a relocation, that somebody would need to move. There's a compromise here in this Two of Swords. The Moon and Libra energy around what the next level is going to be or could be or whatever went on here, you know. It does feel like a make or break conversation, but I have to say I kind of feel like you've had a few of them. But if this is around like somebody relocating, it's like, well, can we meet in the middle somehow? Or somebody would need to leave a job. Like somebody would need to make some life-changing decisions and change their life. But it's completing the picture. So that also obviously can be around things like marriage, moving in, next level, and of course the family energy that is there in our Queen of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, just even the way your reading came down today. We're going to look at those in a minute. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, next level. The Pentacles here, the Pentacle in this Ace of Pentacles is next level. And it's a crystal, like somebody's clear. And again, it's this page energy, so maybe they weren't, or figuring it out, and also trying to work it out here with the Queen of Pentacles. The World card. What are these life-changing decisions? What has been stagnant in that Death card? That's what I wanted to say. Eight of Wands is back again, and it's still in reverse. We saw it at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, look, it's connected with the Eight of Swords in reverse. There's a lot to unpack. First, I want to tell you that it is a validation around this person really wanting, like there's a lot of things that are left unsaid. They're writing messages, deleting them or unsending them, trying to figure out what to say because something happened in this Three of Swords. That's really clear. And on the other end of that is the healing energy of the Queen of Cups. And more importantly, the Star, which is major arcana. So this is bigger picture energy. Look at the triangle. The Star, the Magician, the Universe. That's it here on the table. This is the major arcana energy. This is kind of like this person, you know, shuffling around what's going on. Getting out of no contact is something they want to do. Hitting the play button. Resuming communication if it's all broken up, you know. And this is also giving me an 88. And you know what that is for me? That is butterfly energy, which also connects with that transformational energy of the Death card. And that's a new cycle. You know, you come out of the caterpillar and you come out of that and you're a butterfly. And butterflies also wait until storms die down, winds die down, storms pass, that kind of energy. So it really is connecting with like, okay, this conversation is coming, like breaking the silence kind of energy. And that's also a validation. Yeah, look, Queen of Swords, the counterpart to our King of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords is here in the upright. It's also this validation of, yeah, something that, this transformation that's connected to that Death card that needs to transform and change, life-changing decisions, waiting on somebody. What? Is there a vice, person, place, thing? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is you waiting. Barely, maybe not, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. 1 foot out the door, 2 feet out the door. Venus and Taurus energy, because it's also in reverse. Yeah, and that's an energy of like, okay, I've been waiting. Because then that bright energy, it's like you're waiting for that change. You're waiting for something different. You're waiting for whatever that is, you know, the indecision that's here in the Two of Swords. A compromise, moving, somebody being ready. What? What is it? Because, well, here, look what's on it. There are 2 nests. They both have crystals in them. This bird is kind of looking over there. So this bird is like protecting this one, nurturing it, or at least has been, waiting for more. 7 of Pentacles. You know, we still got some to go. 8, 9, 10. Looking over at this one, like, what are we doing? And this reversal is like right where things are, I feel like. Oh my gosh. Getting the confidence, getting the strength, getting over pride, ego, and fear. So it is around communication. That's clear. And lately I've been speaking in rhymes. But it's also around the change that has been stagnant. So whether it's just around next level, marriage, moving in, we're looking at somebody that would need to move literally or move away from something like a job, person, place, or thing, whatever. The Queen of Wands, Leo energy, this reversal energy is definitely, you could say, kind of a lack of confidence, like not feeling really sure. Yeah, and that's also, I have to say, that's also there for you in terms of the conversation or the direction that you're wanting to go. And what I do like for you very much is that you have your energy here in the Magician. And if there's ever a time for you to shapeshift in there and utilize those resources, I would say it's now. And the self-love also in the Strength card and the courage to do what is best for you. It is a conversation. Another one. Again, it just feels really strong. Yeah, that is like a breaking the silence kind of energy around this person that could really just push things forward. But there's definitely a lot of reflecting going on in your case. Healing necessary. The Strength card is connected to the heart chakra. It's Leo energy and Source. Look at our lion looking up at the sun, which is a new cycle, which is, you know, that's just getting out of the moon. It's truth and clarity coming, the subconscious energy. And a luminary. And the new cycle energy around the sun. A chance for things to flourish and grow, a renewal kind of energy. But there's such a, I feel like the key to a lot of that is within that Death card in reverse and within the Magician here. what is the reality here that, you know, what is the reality here? The Strength card is connected to the heart chakra. There's our it's a little squirrel, which by the way is really very prominent, kind of hangs out in the Four of Pentacles here, which is the Sun in Capricorn energy. And it's interesting. It's like I haven't let you go or this go. I'm trying to work this out. So what is that? But there's definitely some pride here. And it could be, you know, it is connected actually to the World and that Death card in reverse and the Magician. And fear, obviously, this energy of getting the strength to make that move, because that is an 8. And that's also infinity, which is here on the Magician and here, as you can see. Truth, balance, renewal. The renewal here in our Magician, the renewal in the Star. So what's in that Death card? Like, what is that big change? Could also be you, something around that has really needed to change. It's going to be specific, obviously. Somebody breaking this silence. I want to say again, it's how it's coming through. The Tarot Closet, channeled love messages. Love messages from your person. Messages from their higher self. Remember, you should be hearing these on my Tarot Closet channel on YouTube, the only place that I upload. If you're not, come on by the About Me page on my YouTube channel, the Tarot Closet, and let me know. Email me. The email is there, so where you might be hearing my content if it's not here. Hearing and or seeing. It means someone's stealing it. Thank you so very much. The bottom of the deck. I need you to know this now. As this comes down, it's interesting, like around the lack of confidence, the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse back again. Eight of Swords in reverse of this person speaking up, and also the truth here. The Queen of Swords is my protege to Justice. Libra ruled by Venus energy. There is a connection to the heart chakra. That sword obviously is transactional. Honesty here. I mean, there's a delay and like you've been waiting for it. What is that about? It's something in the Death card. Maybe somebody was lying about something. But it's all coming up here to the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This tired of waiting energy. I wake up with you on my mind, Gemini. I go to sleep with you on my mind. It's right there with the Star. I'm sorry I made you cry. King of Cups in reverse isn't an energy I really like. That's emotional. Yeah, that's a lot. That's emotional. It's a energy of hurt. That's literally what that is. And it's the counterpart again to the Queen of Cups. It's not about the zodiac signs. It's just about the behavior. I'm watching you from afar. So that's a pretty strong validation if you are, it kind of is anyway. So whatever level of contact is going on or not, and wherever it is, whether it's across the street, town, state, country, in some cases the world here, long distance, there's a watching energy. So whether it's social media or you're actually able to see each other in town, do you miss me? I'm trying to send a message. This has been incredibly clear. It's the Eight of Wands. Again, the second time in reverse with our King of Swords in reverse. It really is Eight of Swords in reverse, breaking the silence, sending a message, which could be through other people. It could be literal in terms of walking up if you can see each other, but definitely there is a strong energy too around SMS or social media, email. I am so sorry. Apology, are you ready to know the truth? I'm trying to send a message. Queen of Swords upright, Eight of Wands in reverse. That's what that is. You have no idea you do this to me. I stay awake thinking of you. Right here also on the Star. this really nocturnal energy here. I'm so sorry is here again. I am so sorry, and I'm so sorry. I want to talk again. I want to break the silence. I'm sorry I ghosted you. That's real specific, but it is here. I miss talking to you. I want to talk again. So validating. I write messages I never send. This has just been really clear. Really clear, Gemini. And again, I am, I don't know why, like there's a lot of rhyming going on lately. The Tarot Closet, more. Channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Please wait for me. So it's like it could be around being ready. Again, what is in the Death card in reverse? What are the major life changes? Because it is in that energy. For me, it's around the Magician, making it happen, the manifesting energy, the life-changing decisions in the World card, and the stagnation around these life changes in the Death card in reverse, and getting the courage to make them. What is it? So is it waiting for someone to be ready, available to stop or change something? You are my biggest wish. It's connecting right here with the star. I have so many regrets. I am so sorry is where it went, and I'm sorry I made you cry. So somebody's regretting that. Yeah, you have changed me for the better. I'm sorry I ran is here again. I'm sorry I ghosted you. So that's clear. And it has been feeling like there's messages that didn't come in or were deleted, or just, yeah, like somebody pulled away in that energy. I am afraid you will reject me. Maybe. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Your last channeled love message from your person, message from their higher self, Gemini. Can you feel my love? Beautiful Gemini, that is your reading today. It's been my honor channeling for you. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate you so very much. I'm sending you all kinds of love and light, hoping the best for you, and look forward to seeing you at another love reading soon.